the warning has been given. I let the dog out to go to the bathroom. If you look, you might be able to hear him. The warning has been given. There is an animal loose that might be a predator. The predator, of course, is Pepper. It's not really much of a predator at all, but yeah, thought that was cool. Well, good morning. I'm in Greensburg, Kansas, and we're stopped here at this tire facility, tire place, because I got a hole in a tire I picked up this morning somewhere. Let me show you. See that tire? Okay, look here. I want you to see the difference between this tire and how much of the bead you can see, or how much of the rim you can see, versus this tire and how much of the rim you can see. Okay, this one definitely has a hole in it. You can see I can wiggle it back and forth. Shouldn't be able to do that. I stopped earlier and found the hole, but I'm guessing it's down here underneath the wheel right now. So I'm not going to be able to show it to you. But let's see. No, it's on the ground down there. So okay. So every morning you can get up and do your pre-trip, like I did this morning, and it doesn't mean that things aren't going to happen. One of the great things about some of the modern equipment is it has things like this up here. See this light right here? So that light comes on when you have an air leak. Air trailer, it tells you you have an air leak. And so this morning I saw that light on. I had an air leak, so I went looking on Google Maps for a tire place I could get to, and there was one here in Greensburg. So you get it fixed, get back on the road. So I'm kind of adding little videos in here and there to talk about what I'm doing during the week. A little bit. I don't know if it's really gonna last, if it's gonna work. If it's not gonna work, I don't know. So this week's been a lot of fun, and the reason is I have been blessed with being able to travel on nothing but back roads pretty much the entire way. I did hit the interstate. I took 20 out to the 84, the 84 up to Lubbock. I took 27 up to Amarillo, 40 over to the Petro, and then from the Petro I went north on the 335 loop up to the 54. And I kind of cut across into Oklahoma and into Kansas, and then went up to Topeka. It was back roads over to Topeka. I ran around interstates in Kansas City. Well, it was back roads to Topeka. Then Kansas City, it was, I ran back roads over to Kansas City, and then ran interstates in Kansas City, and then as soon as I left Kansas City, I got on back roads again. I'm in Oklahoma now. I'm south of Heavener, Oklahoma, on US 59. So, and the reason we came this way is because it's starting, the colors are starting to turn. It's kind of fall in this area, and I kind of wanted to see what the colors were doing. So I hope that showed up in the video. But check this out. I'm gonna show you guys kind of where we are. The dog's out there doing her thing. I'm gonna turn this camera around. So this is where we are. We're south of Heavener, right at the 59-259 split. There's basically an open area here that you can park. The windshield's horrible, I know. That's 259 over there, and then 59 runs across, basically. We're gonna take that 259 and switch back some things up over the I think it's the Washita Mountains. So we're gonna go that way today. There's gonna be plenty of video. Pepper's out here doing her thing. Lots of trash out here, but I figured I'd let her out for a minute, you know, and she's been cooped up in the truck most of the day. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But this is view, you know, these trees here. Sometimes this is a fun job. Hey everybody, so I'm not happy, and the reason I'm not happy is because of this little thing right here. This is my Garmin dash cam. It's a dash cam 45. It's been incredibly reliable pretty much the entire time that I've had it. I love it. I use it for doing all my YouTube videos, and I've got a problem. Let me move that out of the way. Sorry about that. I have a problem with it. Let me move you guys. I feel like you guys are off center. So better? Okay. Anyway, so the problem is that it's been slowly basically falling apart at this point. And what I mean by that is I've been having trouble getting it to work. When I first get back in the truck, it doesn't want to start on me. Start for me, it'll be a day. Sometimes it'll be 6 hours at least before it actually wants to start recording. And of course, that's 6 hours into driving, 6 hours into going down the road, 6 hours into a lot of different things. The other thing is that for some reason in the last 2 weeks, it has stopped recording. I'm going to take my hat off so you can see my face. It has stopped recording where I'm at as far as the coordinates are concerned. And I cannot, I have it set in here in the settings to record where I'm at as far as for the coordinates, and it's not working. So, thirdly, what I do with it? Here it is over here. If I can get it, hold on. Okay. Thirdly, I was having trouble. I was trying to get it downloaded on the computer over here, and I was going to move it over to my phone so I could make this week's video. And I got a lot of really good footage this week, and a lot of it was Backroads. I spent my my entire trip essentially in last week on nothing but 2-lane Backroads. Through Oklahoma, through Kansas, through Texas. Just really enjoyed myself. The colors are starting to turn. I was on 259 in Oklahoma, going through the Ouachita Mountains. And it's all on this little card. And I was in the process of trying to download this, or trying to figure out how to get it downloaded. I connected to the computer. It wouldn't download onto the computer. It wouldn't even connect to the computer so I could see it. So I tried connecting to the iPad and downloading all the video on the iPad, and I would just make the video on the iPad. And about part of the way into doing that, this just shut off. So I took the card out, and I think that was my mistake, because now if I try to put the card back in order to try to download the stuff off of it, this wants to format this card. And if it does that, I'm going to lose all of the video that's on this card. So, needless to say, I'm not happy about what I'm going through. I have the card. I think I have a way to get this, to get the video that's on here off. But I'm not 100% sure if I do or not. And what concerns me is that if I don't have the ability to get this off, this video off here, I'm just going to lose it altogether. This comes in handy as far as a dash cam is concerned, only if it works. And so what I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to try today to get the rest of this video off. And if I can, then it will have been at the front of this video. And if I can't, then this was the start of the video. Which it just aggravates me. So I got to run to the truck. We had storms here in the area last night, and there was some rotation. In our area, we did have tornado warnings last night at one point. If I can get the video for that, I will. I put it on TikTok last night. We were watching the radar and everything, and I did 4 or 5 videos last night during the storms during TikTok, because, you know, that's my thing. I like doing stuff like that. So I threw all that up. If I can, I'll throw it up here so you guys can see it. Woo! We're on storm watch tonight, let me tell you. So, we're looking forward to it. We got a line of thunderstorms moving in. Let me show you. I'll show you over here on this thing. Alright, there you go. That's the radar. Let me see if I can adjust it down so you guys can see it a little bit. There we go. There you are. So that's what we got coming. Gonna rotate it here. This is called radar scope. I don't know if I've told you guys about this before, but I use this when I'm out on the road. You can see we are here in Waxahachie. These are the storms that are coming, and these are the storms we need to be worried about. So this one right here down in Dublin is probably the one that we need to worry about. If you look at the track, it seems to be traveling right here up to where we are in Waxahachie. So we're going to click on it. This is what I love about radar scope, and it will give me my approximate hail size and the speed at which this cell is moving. It's east-northeast at 42 knots, which is pretty much hauling ass. So you can see it's kind of making a beeline right for us. There is some rotation showing on the radar in this storm. You can see it's up near Springtown. Click on it and it gives you a little bit of information. We'll try again. You have some tornadic TVS. I can't remember what it stands for, but hail size is 1.5 inches. It's moving northeast at 59 knots. That's cell J6 at 8:37 p.m. So, yep, that's what we are doing this evening. We are sitting here waiting to see if these storms are going to create problems for us. I've got a beautiful view outside my window right there. You can see that tree. So that'll tell me the wind speed. And then radar will tell me whether or not I need to duck and cover. We're going to be watching probably some Channel 8 news on YouTube here in a little bit. And otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here not doing much anything. Well, I'm going to be sitting here pretty much paying attention to all this for my benefit, for my family's benefit. So that's pretty much it. Hope you all have a good night. If you're in the DFW area, duck. I don't know how bad it's going to be. It may not be that bad. It's getting dark. Temperature's starting to cool off, but just in case, be paying attention. See you guys next time. But storms came through last night. I have not been to the yard to check on my stuff. So I need to go out there and check on it. So I'm getting ready to do that, and I figure what I'll do is I'll just take you guys with me, and we'll make a video of me just going to the yard and checking on shit and doing what I think I need to do to kind of get prepped for the day. That way you guys can kind of see it. The GoPro is in the truck. I think what I'm going to do as far as this video for this, card and on this card and everything is concerned, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start using the GoPro to record stuff, like whatever, because I can get the video off the GoPro, I'm pretty sure. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. That's what we're doing today. And so why don't you come with me? We'll see if we can figure this out. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Big Mike, why are you at home? And it's a good question. So, the deal is, there's a couple things going on. One, I don't like winter weather. I don't want to run in it this year. I don't want to try to run in it this year. I want to see if I can make things happen. Two, I got things going on in the area. So, one, I had the train show last weekend. This upcoming weekend, not today, today's Monday. This upcoming weekend, I've got a wedding that I've got to go to down in Austin. And then 2 weeks from that, I've got a train club event at the bigger railroad that I'm a part of, that I have promised to be a part of, and I got to carve pumpkins again, the way I did last year. So, I'm running around, I'm running trying to stay kind of regional, local, something like that. This week's going to be tough because, hold on just a second. Anyway, this week's going to be tough because I'm going to have to go out and come right back. So I've got a load already booked to Lubbock. Probably going to pick up something Wednesday out in Lubbock and just bring it straight back to the DFW area, deliver it on Thursday, and then I'm going to go home. I got to be down in Austin on Friday. So I got a hotel room. That I've already rented or whatever, and I got to be down there for that. So that's kind of what's going on this week. The following week, obviously, I'm going to try to work through the weekend, and then the weekend after that, be home, hopefully on Thursday, and Thursday evening to do it again, and then for the 3 weeks in November, we're going to try to really hit it hard, and before Thanksgiving, just try to do that. Alright, so I bought a phone mount for the truck. It's transfer here in Waxahachie. Figured it'd probably be the better way to do things, and that way you guys can see me, I can see you, you guys can see where we're going. So we're gonna head out to the truck. Found the thing I need to try to get that stuff off. I don't know what's in here, so we're gonna find out. So right now, all we're doing pretty much is pre-tripping the truck and the trailer. So just gotta have a little bit of time to do it every once in a while. What I'm doing now is I'm just gonna put some grease on the fifth wheel. I have found that I prefer to do it like this. Just makes it easier on me. For whatever reason. I used to have some applicators that would dig in, spread it around, but it didn't really work. Now this should be a regular thing that you do, obviously. You want to make sure that you have everything in a row, or your ducks in a row. We're going to check the oil. Yes, I did just wipe it on my shirt, but it's my shirt, so I don't care. And that's why I buy these shirts anyway. They're for working, not for being pretty. So okay, so we're gonna keep checking fluids. See, Pepper here's with me. So, all right, so I did have to add a smidge of oil. It's not leaking, can't find any leaks. So, sometimes the older these engines get, I start burning a little oil. That's probably what's happening. But we're gonna go ahead and check around the truck and see what else we can see. I've already done the trailer while I was putting oil in. Okay, so, you know, you want to check all of your steering components. Check, make sure nothing's loose. You know, check your brakes. You know, I like to slide my finger on the inside of the drum like this. Tells me how the brake's wearing. Also, tells me whether or not I've had a bad wheel seal, or I've got a bad wheel seal or something. And then that lets me see if it's leaking on the brakes. So doing that, coolant looks good. Power steering looks good. Check the belts. Sorry. Belt seems good. No tears or frays in the belt. Hoses all seem alright. So, I'll check this wheel. And, let's see. Oh, clean. Same back here. Fifth wheel's been greased. But you want to check. Make sure your hoses aren't running on anything. You want to check. You see it rained, so there's a nice little puddle of water here. Run my finger along the brake. Nothing. Check it for loose bolts. Nothing. Nothing. That's good. Tires all look good. I'm gonna keep checking. That's not too bad. Well, so I'm debating about whether or not to leave the truck running while I go back to the house. So it's been running most of the week. It's been off most of the weekend. The refrigerator has been on. It hasn't been too warm at night, but it's been warm during the day. So I'm thinking about leaving it running to build the batteries back up, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. 13.1 volts isn't really all that bad, and I really don't want to be wasting the fuel to run it for the next 3 hours. So I think I am going to probably kill the batteries, and just let it continue doing what it's doing. Air pressure's built up. Everything's working fine as far as that's concerned. Truck's running great. If I did let it run, it'd warm the engine up at least, but I don't really know that I need to do that at this point. So we're gonna go ahead probably and just head on. I'm gonna shut it off and just head on back to the house. We're gonna see what's on that memory card that I've got here, and we'll see what's on the memory card at home. As far as everything else seems to be fine. So, but we'll breeze past it real quick and look. See, look. Now I need a shower. You never can work on your truck without getting dirty. It's just part of the deal. Oh, let's breeze past the other stuff and see if it's okay. I just flat broke the mount off, trying to adjust it to show you guys what was going on here at the yard. So I'm just gonna hold it. I'll try to get another one. All right, so there's the Lincoln. Looks good. Don't see any broken windows or anything. And the my two vans back there. That's the 95 and the 90. One of four that I own. We'll go over here and look at the other stuff. All right. Don't see any broken windows. Any broken taillights I need to worry about. Doesn't seem to be anything open. There's a Suburban. And back over there, you can see my Caprice. We'll go around the other side. All right, Mercedes made it out here. Apparently it's having starter issues or something. So, but you can see my Caprice there. Busted a fuel line on it. Need to fix that. And the Suburban. Nothing looks broken or damaged or anything, so we'll go on back to the house. Let's go back to the house, take a look at these memory cards, see if we can figure out what we have. It's a different perspective for you guys. Anyway, I'll pop this one in and see what we can get out of it. Maybe we'll get something good. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Alright, so I remembered what was on the first card. I did end up making a video with what was on here. This is the 64 gig card that I originally bought for the GoPro. Or not the GoPro, but the dash cam. Which I think I took with me to the yard. I thought I left it here, but apparently I took it with me. Nope, here it is. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to throw this back in this, and we're going to see whether or not it will format the card. So, because if it will, then that'll give me two of these 64 gig cards that I can use on this thing. So, boom. Or we'll take it out. It says agree. The attached power cable cannot charge your device. Use the cable that was provided with your device. Which I'm pretty sure this is the cable that was provided with the device. Your card has reached the end of its useful life and can no longer record videos. Insert a new memory card. Okay. So, this one's not any good, as I said before. I think it's probably still good because I just was looking at it to pull video off of it. So what we're going to do, we'll put it back in, we'll wipe the video off of it, and then look at the other one. Well, that's the end of that. Let me show you why. It doesn't matter what I do, this card has to be formatted. It will not look at the card, the computer won't look at the card, this won't look at the card, I can't download it, nothing. So I have no choice, I have to format the disk, which means I'm going to lose everything. Oh, that's upsetting, because I had some good stuff. So, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and format the card. Warning, formatting will erase all data on this disk. To format the disk, click OK. That's it for this week. You guys know the drill. Keep your shine side up. See you down the road.